Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. How are you?
Good. How are you, sir?
You are in a car?
Yeah.
I see. Where are you going?
I am
Hi,
coming back
Justin.
from my friend's house.
Oh, I see. Hey, Jasmine.
Hello.
Welcome.
Hi.
Hi, Jasmine.
Hey, I heard coming back from your friend's house and all.
Hello, Devachita.
Is this the
Hello,
Shreya
sir.
you know?
Hi,
It is.
Shreya.
Hello, Shreya.
Shreya, you are on mute. Hi, Ritika.
Hello.
Uh,
Sorry, my audio was off, so I could not hear you.
Hello, Wanch.
Yes, yes.
Good afternoon. Thank you.
Good afternoon.
Yeah. So, had lunch?
Yes, sir.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
yes.
Yeah. Juan, I don't think you had lunch. You had?
Yes, yes.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah. So, thank you very much, and we will discuss about YouGate, but I want you to ask more questions than I speak. Okay, and also your suggestions. So, shall we start?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes.
Then let me open the PPT. Yeah, this is a builder's story. We are the builders, so it's our story. And the Innovation Center, Christ University, and the Center for Social Innovation Education, Seoul Women's University. Yeah, so 7 members from the SWU participated. And then from our side, I think 18 of us.
Yeah.
So we are going to build community-based online collaboration platform called YouGate. So it is an online platform for collaboration, and it's community-based. So for our first step, it's story building. And here we learn to build, and we build to learn. So there are 4 buildings in this. The first one is a story building. So whatever we do, try to build a story. Yeah. Of course, it doesn't mean once upon a time kind of story, but anything we do, try to build a hot, touching story. Then we will also learn through this project what to do with the team building. Then next is we will also build our skills, at least 1 skill each for 3 months. Yeah, we will do our best. So December and January, February, we will build 1 skill and become experts in that. And then finally, yeah, we'll build a platform for everyone to and form the communities and then collaborate and create something very valuable for the society. As I said, the story should be touching. And then there's team building. We don't need to know everything and be able to do everything by ourselves. So what I don't have, you should have. So I will take it. And what I have, you may not have, then I will share with you, through which we can build a team. And then the skills. Actually, these days, skills are already available. Learning the skills, the videos and all available online. So we will search for it and learn it. And then even similar platforms are available. So we will do our research diligently. Then we will build a platform. Yeah, so today's packing. And then after that, tracking starts from next week. Then the climbing start from January 1st. So this is kind of a preparation period. And then the actual development. Then comes the final stage when we can present our final output, yeah, on 12th of Feb. So talks build a team and talks build an idea. So let's talk. Before that, let's introduce each other. Myself, Jan, and I'm a professor of economics and director of Innovation Center, and been in India last 27 years, being more Indian than you are. Yeah. So I lived in India more than I had lived in Korea, so I became an Indian. All right, so who next?
Hello, I am Ritika Mukherjee. I am from second year PSC Co, and I'm like excited to see what's coming. This seems like a great idea. So yes, looking forward to what's coming.
Yeah, thank you, Ritika.
Hi, I'm Devarchita. Am I audible?
Yes, very much.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm from second PS Eco as well. And I was born and brought up in Bangalore, though I'm from Bengal originally. And yeah, it seems like it's something really exciting and it's an opportunity that we get to create something for the society. And we're going to put in our best, whatever we can.
Very good, Devachita. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Joanne. I graduated with a master's in international studies and history earlier this year. And I'm currently in Kerala, and it's finally nice to meet everyone, familiar faces now. So I'm looking forward to working with the others now.
Yeah, thank you, Joanne. Welcome back.
Thank you, sir.
Hi, my name is Shreya George. I also graduated last year, this 2020 Masters in International Studies. I'm looking forward to working with all of you.
Thank you, Shreya. Yeah.
Hello, my name is Jasmine, and I also graduated from the same course, Masters in International Relations. I'm currently working in Bangalore in a global accelerator company, and I'm looking forward to knowing more about all of you.
Yeah, thank you, Jasmine. So
Thank you.
once our platform is ready, she will accelerate it. Yeah, she's working in such a company. Yeah, thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Wonshi and I am a first year student in MA International Studies and I graduated this year from economics, political science and sociology from Christ University itself, and I'm very happy to meet all of you, including my three super seniors who I'm finding out today. So hi.
Yeah, thank you, our super junior. All right. So do you have any questions about this project?
So basically, it's going to be like an online website where people can contribute, like a web page kind of thing.
Yeah, so there are two kinds of websites. One is unidirectional, that you give information to others, that's it, and others read it and know about you and then your team. The other is say the direct, the was the interactive. So you can join, and then you can create your own group. Then within the group, you communicate like yeah, and also with other groups, you can communicate. That's number one. Number two, you can also create a project, the multiple project within the team and with the other teams. So it is yeah, communication and collaboration and creation. Yeah.
So, about the period from November to January, when we would be building upon our skills and projects. So, how are we going about that? Like, are you going to assign us with things or skills that we do, or do we do it on our own?
Yeah, that's a good question. Yesterday, 1 second. Yeah. Yesterday, I asked each member their hobbies, interests, and also skills. So what you are good at and what you are interested in. So once I get to know, or we get to know, then that we will find the best task for you, and you can concentrate on that. And since we have around, say, 25 members, so each person does her best, then at the end will be achieved. Not the perfect one, but it's like again, like a building. There we put some bricks because it's a long journey. It can't be finished in 3 months. Yeah, 3 years or 30 years. Yeah, it can last much longer. So what we can do, we do our best and put those bricks. Yeah. So after this question and answer session, I'll be asking each of you to tell me about your interest and the skills. Yeah. And after that, again, your suggestions for this project or platform.
Sir, I have a question. Since this is the first meeting that I'm attending, like I'm still not sure what are we trying to, I mean, what is the goal of this mission that I wanted to ask?
Yeah, that was a good question. To answer that, I may go back to the history. So, 27 years ago when I came, I couldn't communicate. I didn't know English. Yeah. So it was very hard. But I had a few friends of mine in JNU. Then they took care of me from how to eat with the hands, and then how to buy, and then how to use the water cooler and all those things. So group of friends, they really nurtured me. And then now what I am, and also, I also thought about always it is good to form a community. Then what you don't have, I may give. What I don't have, you may give, and we both together grow. Yeah. So, and that's number one. Number two, 2018, from my office, I looked down and I saw 20 American students passing by from the block 4. Yeah. Then They came actually not with their own expenses. They were sponsored by their university and the government. Like that, Korean students, European students, all of them, they come free of cost and have a very good international exposure. But in India, especially in Christ, there are many brilliant students, but they don't have such opportunities. So why don't we create this online, the collaboration tool, a platform that you can create a community of not only the Indian students with the other country students, and you have your own dream, okay? And then work with those students, and then let it grow. And when you, that's number two. Number three, when Jasmine, Juan, and then Shreya graduating, were graduating, then I was thinking, wow, I've been missing them, and they've been really helping me, and we were so happy to work together. We had the celebration. Wow, yeah. In Korean, wa means come. In Tamil also, wa means come. Yeah, and then we all know that wa means a kind of exclamation. Yeah, so come and celebrate kind of a festival we organized together. Yeah. But as they graduated, there's no platform for us to communicate together and then dream bigger. Yeah. So why don't we have this kind of online platform that you will also graduate? Don't think that you will always be in the campus. Yeah. So, however, if we have such a platform, we can always dream together, work together, yeah, even after 30 years, 40 years, 50 years. So this community you create will be yours, yeah, your own lifetime, yeah, community. Yeah, so then that's why I thought of building this platform. Thank you.
So one more question, like when you say like a person can have a dream and then build a community and then work towards that goal, like what type of goals are we looking at? Are we looking at like building a blog, something like that, interacting like that, or what type of goals?
Yeah, that's also a good question. Yesterday when I had a meeting with the students, it was say 12:30 to 1:30 with the Korean students, and 1:30 to 2:30 with our Indian students. However, there was a kind of overlap of 10 minutes. Then they met each other. The point was that some students, they really loved writing. So blogging they love. Another students, they love the videography. So they already started their own channels, YouTube channels. And then another student, they love graphic design. Another singing, another dancing, all different. Yeah. Now, whatever your interest may be, that will be your community. So either you can start or you can join. Then suppose you have a writing community, and the other side you will have a graphic community. And then in this platform, you will see what others are doing. Yeah. Then you connect. And for some other good cause, you can start the new project together. So it is not limited to a certain area. It's open for all areas. And then there will be also, it was interesting yesterday that some students, they love to join and they love to create a community. However, they want to be outside the community and observe what each community is doing and make this known to others. So they carefully study what community is doing which community is doing what and how well they are doing, what are the good points we can learn, they take and deliver to others. So they become like a bridge. So they love to form such a community as well. So that community will introduce other communities. Yeah, thank you. Good question. Okay, so we'll continue to discuss about it, but let me know who you are, what you are, your hobbies, interests, and skills, dreams. Yeah. I'll be asking each one of you. Yeah. Anyone can
Hello.
start first. Yeah. Yeah, Jasmine.
Hi. I don't really have many questions about YouGate Way since we've been part of it for so long. That's why. But as for strengths and hobbies, and maybe some suggestions, which I can maybe say in the last, I think maybe strengths I should mention my Korean language.
Yeah, right. Yeah. She
But
speaks
I've
just
been
like Korean.
learning.
Yeah.
Thank you. And also throughout MA, maybe not as much in MA, but especially as I'm working in this company, I think relationship management is something I've been learning very actively. So that is one thing. And hobbies, these days I've started learning Pilates. So one of my hobbies is stretching. I don't know if I can include this here. I also write poetry.
Yeah.
Sometimes in Korean also.
Right.
And I like to listen to old Korean songs. And yes, this is it.
That's very good for this YouGate platform. You can be a very good bridge between India and Korea, and also the relationship management. Pilates or Pilates?
Pilates.
Pilates. Oh, yeah.
Pilates.
So we can start Pilates community as well, or stretching community.
But I think Koreans are much better at that. I've just started.
Yeah. Thank you.
I was thinking maybe we could make a small, like if I get the chance, I could probably make a small poetry room or something.
Yeah,
And
that's great. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
In fact, there is a team, another team of YouGate we have already created. That's Nora.
Nora. Okay. Oh,
Nora,
okay.
Nora in Korean means
play.
Just play. Yeah. And then Nora actually it's a name, the girl's name. In many countries in the Europe, Northern Europe, the Norway, Sweden, and those, there is one of the most popular names, Nora.
Yeah, Nora. Yeah.
Nora. And then there it means light, honor, and those things. Yeah. And in this group, the students love to write. And then this writing is not one person's writing. It's a collective writing.
Okay.
So suppose somebody is in charge of collecting the facts. Yeah, to write, you need to have not only the imagination, but also the facts. So one will collect all the facts. The other There's say book formatting, graphic design, another writing, another proofreading, another some discussions,
Yeah.
planning. Yeah, so it will be a kind of community, writing community and collective writing. So yeah, it is also there. Very nice. Mm. So YouGate is like that. Mm. One person can do many things, but we want to do together.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then who next?
Me.
Mm.
I'm quite interested in the Nora platform because I like writing a lot.
Okay.
And so I'd probably say one of my strengths is writing. And apart from that, I'm good at communication and networking, and as well as social media marketing,
Yeah, right.
considering the Instagram accounts that we handle for our.
Yeah.
And apart from that, I think my hobbies would probably be reading and music and dramas, which is more of personal joy. I don't know how it can contribute personally, but yeah, reading and books and suggestions like that. And
Yeah.
I'm also interested in the event management part. I'd seen that in the Excel yesterday, so that seems like an interesting part for me to take part in.
Yeah. I mean, say for example, you are good in writing and event management and social media marketing. So, say kind of what we are doing. Say for 3 months, we are going to do this. That you can write something about it.
Okay.
Yeah, you can create a kind of a story, and then based on that, you can also create a script, and then some of us can act on it and take a video, and on Instagram, say 1 minute intro video on this project to encourage and then to draw attention from others. Yeah, encourage ourselves and draw attention from others. So that project also you can take up.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah. Thank you, Joanne.
Thank you.
Yeah. Who next?
Good afternoon, sir. I'm Devarjita. So, few of my skills are I do content writing. Like right now, I'm pursuing an internship in content writing and editing and proofreading. And I create like presentations and like posters and stuff digitally as well. And a few of my hobbies would be I'm a mountaineer. I'm trained in classical dance and music. And yeah, and like poetry, etc., is just for hobby, not like professionally trained or anything, but like just as a form of expression. And in college and stuff with fests and stuff like that, I used to try and participate with respect to event management and marketing as well.
It's good that many of you are good in event management and marketing. That's good.
Thank you.
Yeah. Also, I'm happy that you are good in or interested in content writing. Say, when we create a website, yeah, then there are multiple pages, and within a page there are few sections, and in each section we have to put certain image or write something, and then the writing on each section of each page. So across all the pages within that platform, they should form one clear message or story. So then you can do well in that content writing.
Yes, sir, definitely.
Yeah, and
Yes.
also you have good sense of poster creation. So the web page design also you can think of and then give good suggestions. And
Yes,
then
sir.
you can start a community of classical dance.
Yes, definitely. I feel like it's very underrated.
Yeah, good. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Devachita.
Hi. So my strengths, I'm not sure whether it's completely my strengths or not. So I'm really good in people's management. I can handle a lot of people and then make them under control. I don't know. And then event management, like Joanne said, we both worked in bar and a lot of other organizing a lot of events. So that was very good initiative by the department and by YouGate. So because of that, I learned a lot of things.
Mm.
Also, creative thinking, like I can do something with it, like thinking out outside the box, maybe like do something creative out of it. So that is kind of my hobby also. I love to do DIY projects, like do it yourself. Like instead of buying it off or something, I like to creatively think how to manage whatever things that I have and then try to do it with that. And also one of my main hobbies is cooking. I love cooking. So yeah, cooking and baking, that's one of my main things. Recently, I haven't been reading a lot, so but because of this lockdown, I had the time to go back into reading. So right now, that is a little bit of my hobby, but not completely. But yeah, I have gone back to the reading skills right now.
Yeah, that's good. Listening to what you said, we have another team that's called Sandbox.
Okay.
So in the Sandbox team, nothing is fixed.
Okay.
So you can bring anything you think of, so out of the box. Why don't we do this together? This and that. No one thought about it, but very creative, very adventurous. But you can still create a team and then experiment, and then whether you succeed or fail, you will have a good learnings. Yeah, good learnings you share with others, and again try new things.
Yeah.
So within this YouGate, we will create a sandbox community in which people can try anything and everything. So you can be a very active member in there.
Sure.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Hello.
One second, and also say you said that you are interested in cooking and the baking, right? So
Yeah.
within YouGate, you will have the community. For example, you have 3 potatoes, and then what else? A few ingredients, and that is a fixed. And then the members from India, Korea, US, or Australia, or Tanzania, what kind of food you can cook with this fixed ingredient.
Oh yes.
Nice.
I'd like to add to that.
Yeah.
I was discussing YouGate with my dad in the morning today.
Oh.
And my dad also gave a similar idea. He said that we use the same ingredients and we also make the same dish. For example, an omelette. It is made in US also, in Korea also, and other countries also. But the style and the way it comes out is different.
Right. It's different.
It's the same dish, but
yeah.
The taste may also be different depending on which ingredient you put first or last. So I think, if Shreya does take up a community for cooking and all, they could make the same dish but in a different style and still come up with different dishes. And that could be a very creative corner in the cooking community, I feel.
Right.
And if that goes out, like, if Joanne then takes it up and publicizes that,
yes,
I think it'll create a lot of buzz in the society that how can, the same dish be so different and this one community is doing that.
Yeah, right.
My dad gave the example of biryani.
Yeah, I talked to your dad in the morning. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's what YouGate Way is about. Somebody can, somebody is interested in one small thing, and then she thinks, what's special about it? Yeah. You don't see any specialty in that. However, the other person and another person brings his or her own specialty. When it is combined, wow, it's something very unique, and then it can go viral. Yeah. So yeah, thank you so much. Okay, next.
Yeah. Hello. I just want to start by saying that I mean, we are part of a generation that has grown up with the internet. So I like that you are putting stories on such a focus, because I love stories about people and just interacting with other people and getting to know. Just it could be small things, but just small human things that are very different all over the world. So I'm mainly very interested in the interactions and the stories that would come up through this platform, because I think it can get really interesting. I already saw, like, with the cooking thing, that was amazing. So I mean, like, on a lot of sites we see people trying to find others with the same interests, and they don't get to do that very easily, because it's hard to find them, right? You don't have those things organized in one place. So if so I watch a lot of shows and movies and listen to music as well. And after I finish a show, I can't wait to talk to someone about it. Like, I watched it, and it was so funny, or this was so great, and I saw this was new, this is some. And due to quarantine, I've started watching things of different languages. I did not do that before. I used to watch usually just English or the mother tongue that I speak, or Hindi. But now I've started watching more global shows and movies because of quarantine. And I just realized there's so many, like, stories and so many emotions that can be, universal, like so many emotions that are just the same everywhere, doesn't matter where you are. So that is very interesting to me. And I like the connection part of the platform. I really, really like it. And I hope I can contribute to that as well, to make it as interactive and as human as possible, so that people find that connection that they want online. Like, often from online interactions, we want that sort of, empathy with someone else, to like have that common ground. And this is very effective for that. So I would love to help out with that. I would also love to give in my bit with writing and reading. I mean, my hobbies are very in-house, usually reading, listening to music, and watching things. So I would like to apply them as well, like apply those stories or ideas that I get from other places and inspirations, and hopefully make them more effective on this platform. And as a suggestion, I was thinking, since people I usually have very small attention spans these days because of the internet, that they like to have information fast in like small capsules. So we could introduce, like what you were saying actually, so the small videos introducing a story or a concept, and that would pique someone's attention, and they would want to know more about it. So, and with a global community, we can make this very colorful. I'm sure this will be very interesting. So yeah, I just wanted to say that.
Yeah, that's beautiful. So I do believe the power of storytelling. One small bean is a bean, but when story is added, we can't imagine its impact. There are many things like that. So in our day-to-day life, whatever I know, do, or my interaction with somebody, so we really need someone who can bring the stories on that. And also, what I believe is unspoken universal language. Every language is spoken, but I do believe there is a universal language unspoken. So, like a mother's heart for children, and then the one person's heart for her friend. Yeah. So, just with action or just with expression, without any language, it can be expressed. So then in the same situation, yeah, how you express your love or friendship to someone without speaking any language. And then the somebody in another part of the world, how he or she expresses those kind of thing in 1 minute video we can create, and it can touch the heart. Yeah. Very good, thank you. Next.
Also, sorry.
Oh, it's okay. Please go ahead.
I just wanted to add to what Ritika had shared about storytelling. I think that as we do our activities in YouGate way, slowly we might enter into a phase where we just report what we are doing. But that is not storytelling, right? Like we did this today, and then it ended. But to keep storytelling more creative all the time, I think there should be a person who can identify the story inside the activity. Like the people who are doing the activity may not be aware of, what they said or what they did or how it impacted or did someone cry or something. But if Ritika has a good sense of where the story is, and if she can, if she has a knack of like being able to capture something interesting out of that without even the team members knowing and write something really heart touching, that could be a really good way of storytelling. And then that could keep the story building part of our platform alive all the time, because towards the end we may just start sending minutes of the meeting and just a very bland thing. But I think what Ritika has shared, that can be really helpful to keep creativity alive.
For example, if I may add a small example here, um, 2 days ago, one of my friends was talking about how there was construction going on in her area. So she had to get a part of her roof fixed. So some workers had to come in and they had to close a part of her kitchen and other work areas so that cement does not get into the room and it does not get dirty and all that. So she had locked out her kitchen and her workspace from the away from the roof. So after the work was done, she went into the kitchen and she saw that the entire kitchen was filled with cement, and she had a lot of plants in the kitchen, like a lot of beautiful plants. Like she likes maintaining plants and taking care of them and all. And she was very upset. She was like, I saw all my plants covered in cement and dust, and I have to, clean them and everything. But she said that after getting the cleaning done, after cleaning everything, after polishing off the dust from our kitchen, after moving everything from the plants, she said that maybe my plants needed a bit of cleaning, because after the cleaning, they looked so fresh and bright that I got a completely new perspective on how they could have been. Like maybe they needed, some cleaning in general. So she said, that made me feel like, that maybe when we have problems, we get them just to realize that some things needed repolishing and some things needed redecorating, rediscovering. And it was such a small thing, but it stayed for so long because it became so deep. It means different things to different people, and I think that's extraordinary, and I think only humans can do that with their storytelling and our language and our emotion.
Exactly. Yeah. Thank you so much. And also, I encourage each of you to interact each other, and then you will discover, oh, this can be a very beautiful story to share with others. So already each one of you have plenty of wonderful stories that others don't know, or even you yourself don't know. Yeah. But while interacting each other, you can discover it. Yeah. And with one person or with the 4 or 5 people, and bring that wonderful story to the stage, and then let others hear about it and be touched. So in 3 months' time, what I really want to build is not the platform. Of course, that is very important for me. But more than that, these 3 months of the collaboration among us, that itself is a wonderful story. Each of us has a different life background and the engagement, current engagement, and then the future, say, the career path and all those. However, we are joining together for certain objective, and then while working together with the different skills and interests, and also conflict and debate, yeah, but there will come wonderful stories. So if you can identify, capture it, and then make it beautiful, and together we add more, make it more appealing, so that will be great. Thank you.
Shall I go next?
Yes.
Yes. So I don't know what skills I have to offer, but my hobbies include music and writing and reading. So I like creative writing. Academic writing is also fine by me. So uh, I do enjoy writing and reading also. And when it comes to reading, not fiction. I mean, I like to read anything, but I like reading about people, about different cultures from across the world, like authors from different parts of the world, like that. So that's why I really like the idea of this platform that we're building right now. And oh yes, my interest music. I have been trained in keyboard, but I also sing as a hobby, so nothing professionally. But yeah, my interests are in music and writing and reading. I think that's all. Like I like to eat. When it comes to food, only eating. I'm not very good at cooking or anything, so that's something I enjoy as well. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. These days, I never thought that this eating video will be popular. I always thought only cooking video will be popular, but not eating. But these days, the eating, the YouTubers earn more money than the chefs. Yeah. So the way how you eat will be very nice, and also we can think of short song, creating music. Say Christmas coming, then the YouGate Christmas song. We, because you know how to play keyboard and then sing, so you must have that musical talent. So somebody else like a Jasmine can write some lyrics, and then you can compose on it, and you sing. Yeah. So like this, short songs that we can create. Who knows? Later, each community wants to have its own song, and then contact you, and then you compose for them.
Can I call you Wanchi? Is that correct? Okay. Do you play the piano? Oh.
Yes, I do. Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay. Nice.
Not very professionally though, just like.
Okay.
Yeah. So everyone shared, right? Is it anybody
Yep.
missing?
I think everyone spoke.
Yeah, right. And Joanne will be joining soon. Yeah, she was in a car and then had to stop. Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
So already we had a very good discussion. What we can do, what we can contribute, and what we are interested in, and how we can help each other. So the similar pattern. I had the meetings with the others. They also love storytelling and then many other different talents they want to contribute. So it will be a really beautiful thing. Already we have a human resource platform over here before the digital platform. So using this human resource platform, let's see how it goes. So actively engaging or interacting each other is very important. Without such interaction, if after 3 months the digital platform is ready, it's of no use because we are not interacting. But if we do interact, then regardless of the output after 3 months, we already formed a very good community of our own, through which we can do a lot. Yeah. Yeah. Any other things to discuss? We have 10 minutes.
Sir, I have a question. Yesterday, a link was sent, no, to an Excel sheet, and people were filling it up. Do we have to fill it up as well? I haven't filled it up yet.
Yeah. So you are one team, so please fill it up.
I had one thing I had one thing in mind. When in the platform, we can have as many teams coming in to create their own communities and start a new project, right?
Yeah.
But I was thinking maybe it would be useful if we have a sort of, I don't mean selection or screening, but I mean like an initial period of getting to know what their intention is or the purpose of that project. Because I think it's important to reiterate that we are a, sort of a not-for-profit sort of platform, right? And we're not a business making or money making sort of platform. So, of course, our team knows this vision and the purpose and everything, but there may be new people who join who are a part of someone else's team and all of that, who could try to take things in the other way or something. So maybe we could have a project management sort of community where we meet the team, we meet the community, we listen to their idea or proposal, we find out what they will need to complete this project. And when we find, suppose, just for an example, this is a music community, okay? And Wanchi is a part of it. And Wanchi brings three of her friends. Well, okay, three of her friends. I think there's a monkey on my window. Three of her friends, and they are a team, and they are trying to create a new project of maybe an orchestra or something, a global orchestra. But we find out when the project management community listens to their idea, we find out that they may need two more pianists or one more flutist or something. Their requirements as well as certain other things which they will need to complete. So if we have this list, we can connect them to other people in other communities who may have these strengths, something like that. So to help the initial project to jumpstart, maybe the project management community can look over these things. I was thinking about this.
Yeah, that's an excellent idea. So yesterday, the one student from Korea, she says that's her interest. So when a community starts, then what's their objective and how best it can grow and how best it can.
I think.
Yeah, how best it can be connected to others. Yeah. So she wants to
her
be
idea was the only one which I did not understand completely.
Yeah.
So I guess okay.
Yeah. So she wants to be the community, the management. Yeah.
Okay.
Charge.
Got it.
Yeah. So the Jasmine also has the same idea. It will be wonderful. And then in that community, the people, they can be called the community accelerators.
Oh.
Because you're working in accelerator company, you will have much idea.
When they started talking about startup, because that drama is the only one I'm watching too. Because Sandbox is exactly what my company is, except
right.
in size, it's smaller.
Yeah. So all the small communities, they are like babies. They don't know what to do for next.
Yeah.
But these accelerators, community accelerators, will help them, and also will connect different communities. It's very important. This group is a kind of vein in our body. Thank you very much for the brilliant idea. Yeah. Any other suggestions? So I do believe this digital platform building is like shells, the outside, the core part. We do discuss so many things within.
I thought of a few things before this meeting, so can I just share my other? Okay. The second thing I was thinking was suppose somebody is trying to start a project that already has some material with they already have some material with them. For example, Tanvi said she's interested in research. So in case in Tanvi's community or in the research community or something, they decided to do a co-authorship or some project where everybody does research together. Wouldn't we need a sort of legal aspect to it, because there's a lot of information involved? We would need some sort of protection for their, the kind of surveys that they have made. So that kind of data protection would be ideal, I feel, to make this platform more credible, I think. Because only if it is credible and accountable for and protected, I think other researchers or well established one also would be willing to come inside our community and help out, because we are all like just passed out from MA or BA or something, and we may not be that good in research. And if we are able to get some sort of help from an expert, he or she may not be willing to come inside a community where their expertise is taken for granted. So if some sort of mechanism like that is created, then that would help for that community.
Yeah, I think that's very important, because this community is more than the sharing the hobbies.
Yeah.
Because in the end, it should be both the entertainment and also enlightenment.
Yeah.
It should be professional as well.
Mm-hmm.
And then for which this data protection or idea protection and those things is necessary.
Mm-hmm.
So within the platform, we may introduce, say, the whatever the going on, then make it, say, certain project, public or private or within the team, something like this. However, the output, so suppose it is a research, then the initial research ideas and design shouldn't be disclosed, because it's very easy to copy. So that is within the team only, it is shared. But once it is published, then it should be made public in the platform that everyone can be benefited.
Yeah, that does make sense.
Yeah. Thank you. 2 more minutes.
Okay, I'll just go ahead and say my last point, if that is okay. I was thinking that in this platform, like every other company, every other community that we have, a health aspect is also quite important. Every member's health. So if we had a sort of community that, I don't mean serious health conditions, but for example, I'm really interested in stretching these days. So maybe, and Koreans have really good sense of, how to use their body flexibly and things like that. And we have a good sense of Ayurveda as well, and what to eat, what not to eat. So we could have a small group, and Shreya could also contribute over here. How to cook it more healthy, in a more healthy way or something. So a nice corner where people just can come and chat, or maybe we went for a walk and you take a picture. Our mountaineer Devachita can maybe take a picture of herself trekking and upload it over there. I think it'll be a nice community where we share our lifestyles.
I just wanted to contribute one thing, saying how underrated yoga has been in the whole community. How yoga as a health benefit thing. So I was thinking maybe if someone, like I do yoga at home and stuff. So if I was thinking something where the different kinds of stuff which is like health beneficial can be incorporated together to go towards a positive approach towards the whole health aspect. That would be really interesting. Like even live sessions could be conducted if necessary, where like people engage in an exchange of information about what they know. So that could be good.
Yeah, this could be like a sort of a break in between long period of project work, maybe after a month of a lot of project work, maybe one day we could all come together. All the communities can come together and we could have a sort of nice, maybe even a dance session or something,
Yeah,
and
good.
relax, get to know each other. Because if we keep working and not even get to know the team members of other communities, it will not be fun.
Maybe
And
we can sing to the sing the One Cheese song, and then make a stretching the dance to that song, and together with
Something.
Ritika.
yeah, also we could make it like a separate section that could be relevant to coronavirus in a way that we are building towards a new world. We're building towards a new world, so we're like doing healthy things. And if you're stepping into a new world, then you should like eat healthy and be healthy and have better practices to go with. So that could be like a new world section, like stepping towards the new world, and
Yeah.
you could have like healthy habits and trips and like tips to follow to have a better life and fight a pandemic or that could be like the relevant thing with pandemic. But yeah, that could be the optimistic, hopeful part.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, thank you so much. Okay, so those who love writing can write the minute. Okay, so who want to do that? Today is a meeting minute. So who volunteers to write?
I'm not sure if I covered like the whole thing, but
Because
I have.
I'll be sharing the video.
Oh, you will be sharing the video. Okay. Then I
So
can.
Ritika then?
Yeah, I can do it. Yeah.
Thank you.
I'll do it. Yeah.
So yeah, thank you very much for your time, and happy weekend.
Welcome. Yes, you too.
And
Thank you.
next
Thank
week,
you.
when should we meet? We have now Friday. It is not 1:30 anymore. It will be 1 because I want the Korean students to join at 12:30 and spend half an hour with me, and another half an hour with our Indian students. And Indian students will stay 30 minutes more and then interact with me. So there is an overlapping of 30 minutes. So the Friday meeting will be 1 p.m. Now, some of you may not be able to join the Friday meetings. Then definitely this Saturday. Saturday is 1:30. Yeah, fine. 1:30 is fine. So who can join Friday meeting next week?
I can join Friday.
All right. And then
Friday.
others.
Yeah, I can join as well.
Okay, sure. Everyone joins Friday, then Jasmine and
I can join for Saturday's meeting then.
Andrea. Okay,
Yeah.
and Juan. Yeah.
Yeah, Joanne, Saturday.
Yeah. So the Saturday meeting will be kind of a think tank. So thank you so much, and then have
Thank
great
you.
time.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Bye
Thank
bye.
you.
It was great to
Bye
meet all of
Bye.
you.
Yes, great to
Yes.
meet you.
Bye,
Bye bye.
Wanshi. Bye, Devarshita.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Happy day.
Happy weekend.
Happy weekend.
Happy weekend. Bye bye. So, will you be sending me the recording on WhatsApp? The
Yeah,
link?
I will send you the link
Yeah.
after saving in the Google Drive.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye bye. Have a great weekend.
Yeah, you too.